They should honestly call the JLPT an IQ test, because if you're studying for the JLPT, purely for the JLPT, I'm not talking about you're studying to get good at Japanese and then you go do the JLPT as a little consequence of that, you know, just test yourself out a bit. I mean, if you're actually studying purely for the JLPT, the N1, and you cannot pass it after like a year or two, bro, you need to reassess what you're doing with yourself. Like, seriously, it's not that hard. Like, it only took me 9 months to pass it. Like I've said in all my other videos, only 9 months. All it is learn all the words that was associated with the JLPT. Like there was all these word lists, you know, they don't use the word lists anymore. But if you learn the word list, you sort of already know everything they're going to use on the test anyway. So you go back, learn all the word lists. It's like about 7,200 words on there. Go through all of them, learn all of them. After that, if you know all the words and you've got a basic level of listening, bro, you're good. That's all there is to it. Like, it's really not a hard test. It's not like they're gonna like test your speaking ability. If they sat you down and said, okay, give us a public speaking exhibition, like go, you know, do like a speech, that'd be difficult. That'd be actually difficult. Or write an essay in Japanese. If you had to sit there and write an essay in Japanese and then give a public speech in Japanese, that'd be tricky. But mate, it's a fucking multiple choice exam. You sit there for a couple hours, you even get a break. That's how easy it is. You sit there for a couple hours, circle the answers you think are correct. You don't even have to output any Japanese or write even in English. Just circle the answers that you think are correct. And if you've got a good vocab, it'll be easy. That's all there is to it. So if you want to, you know, pass a JLPT, you know, obviously there's a little bit of nuance of how you do everything, but all you got to do, spam learn words. Like I was doing 50 words a day on Anki. Boom, done. Do the JLPT, sick, passed it. That was all there is to it. I'm not saying I got an amazing score on it or anything like that after only 9 months, but if I can do it in 9 months, you should be able to do it after 2 years and get a great score on it. It's really not that difficult. You just need to know like the things that will get you past. If you want to know all the fine little details of how to pass a JLPT and even like just in general how to learn Japanese in an efficient way, I've got my school link down below. Sign up for 7-day free trial. Like trust me, you'll love it. So sign up 7-day free trial, cancel if you want. I know you won't because it's that good, but I've got videos how to learn Japanese, how to do JLPT, Anki decks, the word list for the JLPT, absolutely everything you'll ever need. Kansai Ben, like Osaka decks, whatever you want. I've got everything there. So check that out if you're interested. But back onto the topic of why the JLPT is stupid as well. Why is there the N5, N4, 3, right? What do they do? If you're studying for the N3, what the fuck are you going to do with that? Like, what are you going to do? Oh, look at me. I've got a certificate. I got a certificate for the N3. Oh, wow. I'm so smart. Like, what is that? Like, what? Okay, sick. You paid money to the Japan Society to do what? They've take your money and you get a little certificate you can parade around, hang it up on your fucking wall like a dickhead. Like, it does nothing. Unless you're doing the N2 or the N1, like, what is the point? Like, you might think this is rage bait at this point, the stuff I'm saying, but you need to reassess how you're looking at this test. Because it's so distant from actually testing your Japanese ability, it is nothing but a certificate that allows you to either get a job or get a visa or something like that. Don't look at it as a measure of your Japanese ability. Like, I flex it all the time because it's a good little catchphrase. JLPT N1 in 9 months, sick, gets people's attention, and it is a feat, I admit, but like, it doesn't actually mean anything. Like when someone says they have they passed the N1, N2, whatever. Honestly, like if some dickhead comes up to me and says, I passed the N1, I'm going to laugh in his face because I'm like, okay, do you think it's that sick? You're going to throw that in my face? Like, fuck off, mate. Kind of ironic, right? It's a bit hypocritical, like, to be fair, but I know people's reaction to it. But just know in yourself, for all my viewers here, this shit means nothing. Genuinely. If you want to pass it, this is how you pass it. I'll tell you how to pass it. But just know that especially the N5, N4, N3, if you want to study for that, just don't bother. If you just want to get good at Japanese, get good at Japanese using all the methods I've got in my school or on my channel here, everything like that. But don't mistake the JLPT for actually measuring your Japanese ability. As I've said, you don't have to publicly speak. You don't have to speak at all. You don't have to write anything. If you actually want to master Japanese and get good, use a different metric. Use a metric like how close do I sound to a native speaker. And I tell you what, don't compare yourself to me or, you know, your map versus Japan, anyone else who's good at Japanese. We're all shit compared to the average Japanese person, so don't even compare us, like yourself to us. Go compare yourself to, get a good measuring stick and compare yourself to that. And constantly work to understand and mimic native speech, not a fucking test. The test does absolutely zero for you. And while we're on the topic, this is how I would make the JLPT actually be a good test and actually test Japanese ability. This is what they should do. First, throw away the kanji section, like readings of kanji is sick. go away. All you need is a listening section, and not just testing like business listening. Just have very complicated listening in there, and then have really casual, like the opposite end of that, really casual listening, and ask you questions about it where you have to answer the questions in Japanese, write down the answers in Japanese. And you'll get points deducted from your answers in Japanese if you spell things wrong or use the wrong kanji or stuff like that. But pretty much that's how it should be. You have listening questions, so you write down the answers to those listening questions, and then you've also got the equivalent in the writing section. You have to read an essay, or you have to read like the equivalent of like Twitter posts as well, and answer questions on those in Japanese. And then after they've done that, take them one by one, each person, into a room and make them do a presentation. A bit of a presentation to like 6 people on a panel of judges, and they've got to grade their speech on what they think. And if it's the N1, you should be able to present yourself like you're actually at like a business conference. This should be the top level of Japanese ability. Like, I just got to think, when I was like at an N1 business professional level, when I first passed, the only way I could speak was like fucking Foi or Hikaru from YouTube videos. I wasn't speaking like a business professional. Like, you need to have a test that actually tests your ability of output as well, because that's the main thing. That, say you go to Japan and you interact with people in Japanese, they're not going to judge your Japanese ability based upon how well you can listen to other people or how well you can read books. They're going to judge it based upon how you output via messages or emails or how you speak to them. They don't care about how well you can understand it. But honestly, that's all I think about the JLPT. It's just the worst thing of all time, and if you can't pass it, you need to reassess what you're doing completely, because just don't even think of it actually judging your Japanese. Just know it for what it is, learn a bunch of words, and then you're good. Honestly, and as well, they should just get rid of it altogether. Make some new test, make it way better.